So just before we get into the crux of the case study, this is just an overview. So what we're looking at here is the structure of what we did with the video. So we created, I think it was 5 videos. There's much more complex structures you can use, but we just wanted to test to see how effective this would be. What these mean here is top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. And really you're taking this, if you think of that funnel diagram that we had right at the very start, this is them journeying through this. So going from awareness all the way through to making a decision. At the top of funnel, we had 3 engagement videos. Now it was two videos of staff members and the owner giving tips on protecting your hair, and I think something about washing your hair less as well. And then there was a staff introduction as well around a young girl that had started as an apprentice, and we just ran those 3 videos at an audience size of 19,000, and we reached approximately just under 6,000 people within the local area. What we then did was told, and this is where a Facebook pixel comes into it, and if you're not sure what a Facebook pixel is, you can just drop some questions in below, and I'll do my best to explain so you understand that. But using the Facebook pixel, we're able to track how many people were watching those videos, and what I wanted was people that were watching 25% of those videos, because what that shows is they're interested. We targeted those videos we made those videos for the people we wanted to attract as customers. So if someone watches 25% of a video, whether they've gone away because they don't think the video is very good or they've decided it's not relevant, the fact is that they've watched 25%, so they are in some way the kind of person that we want to attract as a customer. And so anyone that's watched 25% of that video dropped into what I might term as a bucket. Facebook calls it a custom audience, but it means that anyone who watches 25%, their details drop into this bucket. Now, we don't get to see that detail, we just get to see how big this audience is. And over a period of, I think it was about 5 to 7 days, we built that to 1,000 people. So 1,000 of this 6,000 watched 25% of those videos. The beauty of this is now we can start sending adverts or other videos or anything we want to this custom audience. So the next step was the middle of funnel. This was made up of 2 testimonial videos, and each one was 3 minutes long. And this is where it comes back to that story. We have a very specific structure on how to create a testimonial using a story base through interview, and they're very effective. And so we fired this testimonial, or these 2 testimonials, at this custom audience. Now there's no call to action on any of these videos. It's just literally just information. And these ones, again, just saying, you know, have you heard this person's story? They recently started coming to this salon, and this is their experience. And we found that people were watching, and there was one in particular of those testimonials, people were watching quite a bit of it. And that just shows that what you end up with is a very targeted audience. These people will start watching these people will start watching these videos. And the best thing is, because it's so targeted and people are interested, Facebook will allow you to do that very cheaply. The next stage was the bottom of funnel. So we then took just a standard post. This wasn't a video. And we placed an offer on that standard post of $20 discount for for people that hadn't been to the salon before, to book in for a color, and just with a photo of someone of their hair, and fired it at the same custom audience. Now you can make this more complex by firing at the audience that's watched these videos, but we just wanted to keep it simple for this process, and we sent that straight through. So I'm just going to take you into Facebook and show you exactly what happened. Okay, so this is the campaign that we set up. It probably looks very complex to someone who's never been into the back end of Facebook, into the adverts manager, but this is very, very simple to set up, and very effective. Now we've got here at the bottom three, the top of funnel videos. So tip 1, tip 2, and introduction to staff member. And you can see the amount of people that those got in front of. And what we did was then, through using the pixel, we allowed people to watch those videos and then fall into a custom audience. So if we go into, we just go into the audiences. So you can see here we've got a custom audience views 25% that we created, and again this is a very simple process to create these, and there's 1,000. It tracked that 1,000 people had watched 25%. So we just go back to the campaign. So if we come back to the campaign, so we've got these 3 videos being shown, and we're collecting anyone who's viewed 25% to into that custom audience. Then middle of funnel, we now show this video. So in here we've got 2 testimonial videos, and we show that show these 2 videos only to people that have watched 25% of the previous videos and have landed in that custom audience. And then from there, in here, you can go through these numbers and track to see who's watching what, and that's why we ended up turning one off and leaving the other one on, because it was doing a lot better. And then, so now if you just imagine the client's journey, they don't know anything about the salon. Suddenly they've started seeing these tips and introduction to staff member. Now they've suddenly seen 1 or maybe even 2 of the testimonials that have been sent, and then we made a delay, but then we started showing this offer, and then in here all you've got is a static advert with a photo and an offer attached to it, and this doesn't go anywhere. It's just an advert that just says, never been to us before, wanting a hair makeover, and then offering a $20 gift voucher just for people to come and try, and say yes please below, and you'll see now we've got 15 comments, so it's even gone up. And so people have been through that journey, and they've seen the tips, they've seen a bit about what the salon's about. You can add in there your promo video if it's a story-based one as well, because that's great. I would add that at the middle of funnel level to alongside the testimonials. So they've seen all the tips and intro, and you've built a little bit of trust just by helping them out or introducing them to staff member. Then they've gone to the next stage and they've seen testimonials, and then suddenly they've got this advert that's come up offering them $20 off their next visit, and people are commenting below. So if we look at what that actually means, for the salon owner is the result that we can see here at the bottom. Over that 9-10 days, I think we ran that, they spent $260 in Facebook ads, and we can see now they've got 15 comments. But at the time of taking these figures, we had 12 bookings. Average price of each of those bookings is between $160 and $250. So your direct result from that is anything from $1,760 to $2,750 from a $260 spend. So that's anything between 7 to 10 times your return on investment. So you've invested $260 and got around the $2,000 mark back. But that doesn't include future bookings. If someone comes and you give them a great experience, they're going to come back and again and again and again. So your lifetime value of that client is worth so much more than that first booking of around $160 to $250. They may come back every 6 weeks or every 8 weeks. And then over a year, you're suddenly talking about $2,000 per one of these. So even if only 50% become regular clients, then that's 6. So that becomes $12,000 over a period of a year. So you just turn $260 into $12,000 worth of clients over a 12-month period. So it becomes really powerful when you're able to bring new clients in and get them on as ongoing regular clients. And this works for all kinds of local businesses, and it's particularly effective for things like salons, because it's so visual, and it's people want to be engaged. They want an experience, and if you can show them what that experience might be like using video and give reinforcement from other people's perspectives, then they're going to come and try you. And put this against someone who isn't doing this, you're going to win every single time.